Hi guys, so today we're looking at a couple of products from Barry M. I believe these are new. I'm certain they were in the new in section, but you'll see there's reasons that I'm beginning to suspect I might have been wrong about at least one of them. So we've got free products to make life easier. They're all $4.99. So we've got the Lip Rehab Nourishing Lip Mask, which I tried out. It's got hemp seed and avocado oil in it and vitamin E. We've got the All Night Long Makeup Setting Spray Extra Strong. And we've got the Lid Lock Eyeshadow Primer. So this is just in a squeezy tube. And actually, you're about to see in the application section that this felt a little bit weird, but it is feeling a little bit better now. So we will see. So used all three of these today. Let's see how that went. Right, so I already got on the Lip Rehab. I actually put this on before I took Flynn out for a walk, just to give it a bit of time. It's got a quite nice applicator there, and so far it's feeling really nice. So let's try the Lid Lock Eyeshadow Primer. Mine feels like it's dried solid in the tube, which would be problematic. Okay, it's coming out. I'm not sure it's meant to be as thick as this. But anyway, let's have a go. So it looks like it's going on pretty much translucent. It just feels like a very silicone-y primer. I am actually tempted to buy another one of these today just to see if this is a bad one, because there's no way this should be this hard to get out of the packet. That's crazy. Good news is I do have an ice hockey game today, so to watch. So I will be passing a Superdrug, so I will nip in and buy one. So when we get to final thoughts, we'll be able to see if that is right or not. So put that on to stop it drying out and becoming even thicker than it already is, because that would be problematic. Okay, so first step as always is going to be just the Pearl eyeshadow from Makeup Obsession, which I just use across my brow bone. So we'll see how this kind of grips shadow, and then we'll start with colours that we're blending and seeing how that goes. So wasn't expecting to learn much from putting on this eyeshadow, but it's just a staple step that I'm not skipping. So I'm gonna go for a purpley look today. So purple is my favourite colour, and also the colour of the team I support at ice hockey. So it's definitely a purple day. So for the crease, I'm going to be taking one shadow out of this Azure Allure palette from So Sue, collaboration with CLE Makeup. So pretty. So we're going to go playing with this guy as our kind of main crease colour. So it is a very pinky purple, and what I'm going to do is the deepest blue from that I'm going to try and use to deepen up the crease and give me kind of like a darker, less pinky purple deepest point of my crease, if that makes sense. So this is showing up nice and pigmented. It is still blending. It's not like dragging or skipping, so that's cool. And it's very rare for an eyeshadow primer to go on and actually like really interfere with how the eyeshadows apply. It is generally more seeing how they wear for the day. Just gonna even the crease shapes out a bit. Man, I need to pluck my eyebrows. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to go into that very dark blue, which is called Azure. Just got a tiny bit on the tip of my brush. And I'm just going to get that right into that crease. So it's not really going to show up as blue, it's going to mix with the pink and just make a very complementary, deeper purple, darkening up the very outer crease. There you go. So it is a work day, but I'm just on the phones all day, so nobody really minds if I come in with crazy makeup. It's fun. So it means I can still get away with doing this. And if you're doing this and you feel like it's pulled a little bit too blue rather than purple, you just go back in with the first colour and do a wee layer over the top, and it'll all balance out. So I want to play with a little bit of Colourpop for my lid shade. I think it's going to be Do or Do. That should look pretty. Because the other sparkly ones are either very, very glittery, or Chiclet is just too dark, I think, for a lid shade. So Do or Do is our pal today. I've just realised that the one beside it is called Kittenfish. Is that a baby catfish? Is that a thing now? Are children setting up like fake accounts online? Yeah, so that's going on nicely as well. So it seems to work well with matte and shimmer shadows. It's pretty much what you want because that covers the range of eyeshadows. Okay. So, timestamp time. It is 5 to 8. I'm going to go and do the rest of my makeup downstairs, keeping Flynn company. We do also have a all night long makeup setting spray extra strong to try out, so I'll be back once my face is all finished, and we'll spray half the face and leave half the face to see if it does make a difference. Right, so last but not least, the setting spray. It doesn't say to shake this, but I feel like all the other ones I've ever used you were to shake, so I will give it a little shake. We're going to spray the right side of my face and not the left side, and it says hold it about 10 inches from your face. Whoop. So, oh, this is a nice sprayer. Oh man. It's stiff. Oh god. Okay, it was a nice fine mist. It smells interesting, I don't know what that smell is. Anyway, so we will see how that goes throughout the day. If you want another timestamp for just now, it's just before 8:30. I need to run, and I will see you guys in a bit. Right, so I'm back. It is actually 10 to 11, so this video is probably going to be a little bit late going up. But anyway, there's been no check-ins because there's literally been no updates. So neither side of my face looks any different. I have been at ice hockey, so the glasses have been on, but I've never had any product that stopped my glasses from leaving marks on my nose. And this is no exception. So I'll zoom you guys in so you can see close up. But yeah, when it comes to skin, this is the side that we sprayed with the setting spray, this is the side we didn't. There's very little difference at all in there. Eyeshadow wise, I'd say we're looking pretty darn near perfect, so I quite like that. And I also wanted to say with the lip product, we are obviously now, 16 hours on from when I applied this. My lips still feel comfortable. It's been a cold, wet, windy day, which is not the best conditions for your lips, and mine feel fine. So out of curiosity, even though this primer is working really well, I did buy another one just to see if, you know, there is something funny about the fact that this one was so kind of solid and right. So straight off, this one isn't rattling around inside its packaging. And oh yeah, that one's like liquid. So there was something funny about mine. The one I had must have just somehow got dried out and is much harder to work with. Yeah, that is so much liquidier than what I've got. Well, I've got both now. Yeah, so if you do get one that's a little bit harder to squeeze and things, you have got one that's dried out. I mean, for comparison, oh, it doesn't want to come out at all now. Okay, maybe I was just really lucky this morning. There we go, the product coming out. So, yeah, be interested to know how that happened. But anyway, I've got a good one now. So overall, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the setting spray. It's just I do not believe they make any difference. I can never see any difference to my face. They're quite nice if it's hot to like spray on your face and cool down, and it's in a nice little, you know, travel friendly size. They're great if you want to like wet a brush a little bit to make your highlight stronger. But water would do the same thing for cooling you down and for that. So anyway, so yeah, overall not fussed by this. It's not necessarily like a good buy, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. I just don't see any need in spending the money on a setting spray and taking the time to do that step. Also, every so often when I'm putting one on, if I'm a bit too heavy, it makes my mascara kind of smudge. Really should do mascara after it, but I always forget. So, Lip, seriously a win. Absolutely brilliant buy. Strongly recommend. I actually grabbed another one of these as well when I was in grabbing the eye primer, because I just decided I want one of these to stay at my desk at work as well as having one at home. And the eyeshadow primer, yep, it's a good primer. Kept them looking good. It's a nice price. I like the squeezy tube. Should have mentioned it's vegan. So is the lip mask, I believe. Yep. Setting spray. Yep, all vegan actually. So if you've got any questions about any of these, leave them down below. If you get any requests, they can go down there as well. And I am going to go and walk Flynn and get this video all edited and uploaded. See, it's too late at night. My words have stopped working. I'll see you guys later. Bye.